All right, ladies and gents. All right, so there's been some breaking news on Delphi that's been coming out the past couple years with this MC club and this white national club or whatever it is, hijacking Indiana or the United States or whatever. Now, is there any truth to that? And, there is things going around saying that they actually tracked some of this stuff from what happened in Delphi down south up into Fort Wayne, up north here, Angola area, which is known to be, uh, this area it has MC clubs and even veteran uh, MC clubs. But I guess what the big talk is now is these guys been going out and causing troubles within the MC, the like the outlaw clubs or whatever, going out and saying one of their people did something to one of their people, whatever. Uh, and you know what? There might be something to that. Um, it makes sense to me. A lot of people, now, could it be that bad? Well, the government's been a while that there's been a problem out here. So it could have been something like that of some kind of a war, drug war between these clubs. And we have seen these people, they dress up. One day they act like they belong to a biker club. The next day they're all dressed up in camo like they're farmer or hunters or whatever. So they change a lot. So what I think, is there anything to that in the Delphi case? There very well might be. Some of these guys were talking about they belong to a organization, a club. They ride motorcycles and stuff. Now, whether they're one percenters or outlaw clubs, it could be something like that. YouTubers are pointing that out, that it was staged, and it very well may have been. Now, everybody knows about the MC. I've heard about the MC uh, motorcycle club, the Odins or whatever. That's true. There is a club called that, MC Club. Uh, but they're saying now there's some secret society called the Odins that are within the police force or whatever, or the jail system or whatever. So it might be a regular veterans MC club or whatever, Road of Thunder or whatever they call it, did something to pin it on someone else or something. Drugs were involved. And some of these dudes that are in these, well, you think they're good people because they're veterans, right? We all think they're good people because they're veteran clubs. And sometimes we've seen that only a couple of these guys were veterans, right? The rest were not veterans, not in the military, and they joined the club or whatever. Or their family members were veterans or military people. So there is something to it. Do I know? Well, all I can tell you is what we know around here and what's on the news. Uh, and yeah, that's been on the news out here in Indiana. And it's been known that there is just a huge MC presence here, or bikers, whether they belong to a club or they're, like I said, a veteran club, uh, all over here. So, it does make sense. There was some people saying politics. I don't know about politics, maybe, because this is Mike Pence's thing. He also is a biker. And, it could have been something like that. It was a setup, right? I don't know. They were trying to blame other people, the mafia, the Mexican mafia, all kinds of stuff. But like I said, some of these YouTubers were talking about they belong to a club, uh, and they rode motorcycles, and actually they were suspects in the case. So it could have been something like that. Now we know that they're thinking about bringing this case up into Fort Wayne. But I don't know. I have no idea. I can tell you what, right now, people are threatened. They don't look at the bikers. They wait the way they used to back then. Uh, in today's world, these people are considered homeland or home. What do they call it? Domestic terrorists within our own country. So this is a toss up, and everybody's rode motorcycles. If you grew up in America, a lot of people rode motorcycles, but some of us were never in gangs or anything like that. We just rode motorcycles because we love to ride motorcycles. But today, in today's world, if you're driving a Harley Davidson, automatically people think that you're in some kind of a group, a club. So it makes sense to me. And you have to be careful because some of these people that have been talking on YouTube are saying that they have family members that are friends that are cops and and lab people and everything. I mean, and that's crazy, right? That's why people are like, they don't want nothing to do with the police. They don't want nothing to do with the bikers. They don't want nothing to do with some of these YouTubers. I don't blame them, right? This is what happens. Uh, I don't know. They've gone rogue, according to the news, and what people are saying in the news out here is they've gone rogue. They're killing everybody, their own kind, whatever, selling drugs to people. They're laced or contaminated or fentanyl, all kinds of crap. So it does make sense to me. If someone said that's what we think it was, and here's the proof and all that, I probably would say, yeah. I mean, it makes sense to me. And you can't take nothing off of the table. You really can't. You got to check into everything. Yeah, that might be exactly what Doug Carter was talking about. Is there, we might know these people. Everybody knows somebody or that rides a motorcycle. Good afternoon, Miss Debbie Fox. So it very well could be, folks. And there's been a lot of trouble out here. A lot of mysterious deaths and a lot of people coming up sick, and they're tracking it down to people within the health department that either were bikers themselves or married to a biker or whatever, or doing a favor for. Yeah, I guess it's like the syndicate from what they're saying, like the mafia or whatever. Now I guess they operate like that, but it very well could be. It very well could be, folks. Uh, it makes perfect sense to me. There's numerous things going on. The white truck they were looking for. First, they were looking for a white pickup truck, then a white van, custom van or whatever, uh, which matches the description of the vehicle around here or something. For all we know, folks, these people could be around us and we would not even know it because they blend in so well. Chameleons, they call them. That's what I was looking for. Chameleons. Chameleons, that's what they call them. So yeah, I would say so. I would say they're onto the right track. It makes sense that they tracked them up to certain areas. No, they're trying to say it was drugs or whatever, some drug dealer or something like that, or someone ratted on them. It was a revenge kill or whatever. It could. That's what it's starting to look like. Uh, yeah, and they're attacking innocent people too. People with that have disabilities and stuff like that, and sending evil to them and all kinds of people's sickness. It's very demonic. Some of these people have been saying in other communities and chats that there's a lot of bad people in Indiana. Something's gone horribly wrong. Very demonic. Uh, some kind of white national motor club or whatever, nationalist club. It just horrible. Just horrible. Just horrible. Ties to all kinds of stuff and everything. It's just horrible. My heart bleeds. Right? Heart bleeds for witchery, sorcery, and everything. My heart bleeds for this country. Because we live in a country where these people still believe in that. They believe in power and numbers and kill to get what they want. It's no longer military where they only kill to protect. Now they're killing just to kill because they're madmen. Let me check my chat. What's going on? Well, what's Psychobabble say? He's probably one of them, Debbie. Run, Psychobabble, run. I think we got a pretty good idea of what's going on. Like I said, people are petrified, terrified. I know around here people are keeping an eye on their kids and everything. I don't blame them. With these people running around, some kind of a grooming, crazy madman, white nationalist MC club. I'm like, usually they don't do stuff like that, but it's starting to make sense. They gone rogue, nuts, crazy. Hey Tahoe, how you doing? So, yeah, it makes perfect sense. If that's what it comes out to be, who are they trying to cover up? Was it something like that, and somebody tried to cover it up? Possible. It's very possible. We don't know. All I know is we ain't going around anybody that's affiliated with any kind of tricycles or uh, MC clubs or motorcycles. It's gone nuts. Ain't going. I don't even know them. Who? I have no idea who they're. Tyrants or whatever they call them. Government's calling them tyrants or terrorists or whatever. Who knows? I don't know. Just stay away from us. Right? You can't. No matter where you go, you can go out in the middle of nowhere somehow, some way. The madness will follow you. The madness will follow you. So, do I believe everything they're saying now, that this is some kind of a demonic thing? Cult, biker, MC, war, whatever? Yeah, very possible. I would believe it. Sure. Makes sense to me. Makes sense why innocent people that have been talking about these things and calling these people out have been being arrested or killed or raped or pillaged. Makes perfect sense. It's almost like their church or whatever, even their gods attacking people. It's horrible. Completely horrible. Horrible. But that's the kind of life you live, folks. Right? These people think they can run the government better than anyone else, and some of them they're just evil people. Just evil people and want to be bullies and terrorize everything. Yeah. And it's promoted in America. Will it ever go away? Nah. Could it be stopped? Sure. But they promote it. It's all over TV, social media, YouTube, programming you folks. Uh, and it's a proven fact. We've done research on these clubs. They'll kill you in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. They'll kill their own kind. They'll kill anything. Uh, Hell, uh, some people say even the mafia had rules. The mafia ain't too bad, are they? Not really. When you look at it. So what do I think? Well, I think our country's gotta hunker down, folks. People just don't want to be a part of that life. I understand. Do I have anything against motorcycle people? Well, I rode a motorcycle myself, but I was a never no ganger. Flew any colors or anything like that. Mainly race bikes, uh, Honda CBs and old Honda CBRs and crotch rockets and stuff, dirt bikes. Never Harley or anything like that. But you have to draw the line. Where does it end? It's almost like a race, uh, an invasion within our own country. But that's their killing machine. So they overlook it. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the countries are getting hip now, and a lot of the American people are getting hip to it. So would it make sense to me if that's what this was all over is drugs and somebody ratted on somebody and prostitution and pedos, photos being transferred or whatever? It wouldn't shock me. Do I think that's what it is 100%? No, I don't think so. We hope not, but it's pointing to that. That's what it's pointing to is somebody's done something wrong somewhere. Uh, yeah, some or tried to set somebody up or something. Maybe they tried to set up a club or something, and well, just don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Right? We don't have all the evidence. But I imagine all these people knew each other. They're not going to tell you that, right? They're not going to tell you they were best buddies or they knew each other from around town or whatever, or hung out once in a while. They're not going to tell you that, folks. But probably, if if it's what the government is saying, some group of people and they all are part of something, then I guess they know each other. Right? I don't know. Now, let me hold on a minute. Let me handle something here. Nah, no, I was never in no biker club. Sorry. But I did ride some cool motorcycles in my young age. Sorry there, Psychobabble, but there's new laws that they're putting out on YouTube. You got to have a face. I guess they're saying for security codes or something. I'm not sure. Or at least be polite. Usually that's what they're saying. And they're sending out all the crew to creators. Right? Be on the lookout for these people. Be on the lookout for these people. Don't let these people do this and that. No, sorry, YouTube rules. But yeah, it seems like it to me, some madness that these people created. And you got to look out because, like I said, it was in the paper out here numerous times of some club, biker club or something getting picked up. Right? And it makes sense. It's all about diversion and cloakedness and all that. So would it make sense if some of these guys were out flying colors of other MC clubs, causing trouble, and then ran back to the Veterans Club and acted like they never were in a a MC Outlaw Club or whatever. It makes sense to me. Espionage or whatever, spy. It's all war maneuvers and everything. That very well it could have been. It could have been these people, white nationalist people that started this whole pandemic thing or whatever. I don't know. Maybe. All I know is on this channel we're keeping an open mind. We don't want to be involved in any of it. We're just music people and YouTube movie creators or whatever, and chat. Calm people. We don't belong to organizations or secret societies or fairy tales. I don't know. So I live in a real world where death, pain, and suffering is real. I don't, I don't know. Is it possible? It's possible. In the beginning of Delphi case, there was a lot of suspects, and they were looking for a lot of things. They were looking for a semi driver. Then they were looking for a box or a van, a white van, or a pickup truck. Then it was a red pickup truck. It could have been a group of people and bikers or road bikes, maybe biker wannabes, maybe. Very well possible. All I know is, Lord, this madness. This is just unbelievable. Ain't there anybody with morals anymore? They're doing bad things to people, and it's just they don't care. Spells, witchery, stealing people's souls, anointment. It makes sense to me. Some people are saying the end of the world. Nah, I don't know about that. Probably the end of some people's worlds. But if you survive it, pick yourself up and move on. Change. So that's my opinion and theory. It makes sense. A lot of people are talking about, a lot of people are bringing names up. A lot of people now are coming forwards uh, about people, and uh, who knows? Now that Smith's name or something has something to do with the Delphi case or one of these cases or something like that, which is a common name. But now what? Who she's right? Drugs involved and stuff like that. So would it make sense to me? Like I said, these people might be in our own backyards, our own neighborhoods, our own areas, and we wouldn't even know it. Man, who knows? I guess they all dress up in dresses from the 1800s or something, and the guys look like Vikings. It's just unbelievable what the Delphi caves has become. It really is, right? But I think they're onto the right track. Do I think it's a national concern? Oh yeah, yeah. If I was in charge, sure, it'd be a concern. Uh, and that's what happens, right? You got to lock it down. You got to nip it in the bud. And what is it saying to other countries out there? That America's a zoo. That just people run wild and do whatever. And if there's power in numbers, you get away with murder, or a good chance you get away with it. You got enough people hiding you and sending you and money. I imagine so. Hold on a minute, folks. I got to time out another person. Well, I can't because that stupid heart is in the way. Oh, that stupid thing. Hold on a minute. Was that enough? Enough. No, I'm so sorry. Spent some time in lockup with our old friend Benny Keys. So it's very well possible. Did the family have anything to do? I don't know. They were bikers, supposedly. It's just crazy. Be on the lookout, folks. Don't trust nobody, and protect yourselves. And this might have been an invasion within our country, within our own societies, and I don't. It's horrible. It's just horrible. It's no wonder people are jumping out of the ship and going to other countries, investing in. It's a terrorist cell, if you ask me, a giant one, gone rogue or whatever. And I know a lot of people are saying. I mean, we all know people that are veterans and served in the country and ride motorcycles or whatever. But this is crazy. It's just completely crazy. Uh, and we can't take it off of the table. I can't. Some of these YouTube creators are what they're talking is it's possible. I can't. You can't take it off the table if you're an investigator, whatever. It's no wonder people are flipping out and losing their mind. I would say, yeah, we're under attack every single day in our country. And until we get the right people in there, this will continue in America. Right? This war that is so hush hush. People are afraid to talk about it because of retaliation and murder and killing and attacks. Makes sense to me. And I'm dumb. All right, hold on a minute. Let me get rid of another one of these trolls. Margarine Mark Quinn. Margarine Mark Quinn. Let me go ahead. Oh, I missed it. Son of a gun. Debbie Fox got him. I'll get the other one. Marquin Margarine. Say hello to my little friend Benny Keys, but Benny Keys is in lockup. He runs the whole show in lockup there. He's being that you're all buttery and margarine and melty. He's gonna like you. No. What do I think? I think it's madness, complete craziness. Delphi, Summerwell's case, all these cases, Masons, witchery, sorcery, MC clubs, complete madness. And if I woke up tomorrow and the Pentagon called me and said, Mr. Kramer, I think we're going to turn it into goo. We need you to go to this secret undercover, deep cover, double, keep, deep cover bomb shelter. I'm there. It's that crazy. The only thing left is to pray to God, and hopefully God straightens it out. But can I understand why people are losing their mind over this and just flipping out and going crazy on people? Yeah, it makes complete sense. Mental illness, drugs, madness, sex, complete craziness, loneliness, everything. And then throw in the Delphi case and prepare to vegetate. You might as well go in the corner and start drooling. Complete madness. I don't know. The only victims, the only people still suffering is Abby and Libby. Now there's talk. People are saying they might not have been Abby and Libby. It might have been someone else. They might be in witness protection plan, being that the family ratted on drug cartels or whatever. Who knows? I wouldn't doubt it. Would it shock me if they said they're still alive? No. Wouldn't shock me. The madness, you don't know who's telling the truth or not. You have no idea. We have no idea. They could be lying through their teeth. It was all made up. What to hide? I wish I could, but it don't matter. It don't matter if I put on a disguise, if I change my name. Somehow, some way, somebody's like, "Hey, what's up?" Nothing. I'm hiding. This world is crazy. Cover myself in a bag, and somehow, some way, someone will come up to you and bother you. You know you're in a garbage bag. Yeah, I know. Just want to be away from the world. It's gone crazy. And I imagine these people created a bunch of lies. That's what I imagine. I imagine this MC Club, these people, rats, they probably ratted on people that were completely innocent. It makes perfect sense to me. Why people with disabilities were getting shook down and messed with and terrorized and everything. Why everyone was. It makes sense to me. Just complete madness. What's the government going to do? Who knows? Who knows? Don't get involved in it, folks. Even if you talk about it, you get attacked. As you can see, I got the trolls running wild in here. Madness itself. And they act like we just make this stuff up. That's what pisses me off the most, is because we're hearing through the grapevine and we're listening to the news and old timers and people within the communities complaining that person did something or sold something to my granddaughter and she almost died or whatever. You know how it is, folks, within your communities, right? Somebody was drunk or something, did something to somebody, and they're all, gossip or whatever in town. But they act like people just created it over the news. Was on the news in Indiana. And that was before Abby and Libby, I believe. All this stuff's been on the news. And people don't get the Indiana news, right? If you're on the West Coast, you only get programs in your area. They show you what they want in your area. So out here, yes, it is true, and everything like that. It's everywhere. How you doing, Miss ATS News? So does it make sense to me? Yes. Could they be sending people to attack us from other channels because we are onto something, or we're voicing our opinion on it? Yes. It could be everything they're talking about. We don't belong to their club. We didn't go along with the program or the story that they pumped out. Therefore, we're getting attacked or whatever. Shut your mouth or we'll all die. They'll kill us all. Well, that could be. That could be. But it's very interesting, and we're not going to take it off of the table in the Delphi case at all. Anything is possible. It's still an ongoing case. Now, if you folks want to believe something else, then that's your opinion. You folks have the right. This is the United States of America. I'm not an organization or a billionaire or whatever. You people have your own minds, right? I'm not into the Charlie Manson control cult thing or the biker club thing or whatever. Um, you people have your own minds. On this channel, we're not taking anything off the table. There is a good possible chance that the girls were essayed. There is a possible chance that it was something other than what these people are telling us. A very good chance. Do I think they tried to divert people and blame other people for it? Innocent people that didn't have anything to do with their club or whatever. Yeah, probably. Videos made, fake videos. Yeah, probably. Do we need any more proof, folks, that America has gone completely crazy? It has been hijacked by just complete, everybody wants to be the hero. Not this white boy. Keep me as far away from these idiots as I can get. You want someone to be the hero, folks? Ask Jesus or God to be the hero. That's the true hero. Uh, just complete madness in this case. I would have to say some kind of a spell or demonic thing has something to do with this Delphi case and our troubles in America. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's my thoughts and theories on this, and we're not taking anything off of it. Richard Allen and all these Keegan Klein and the Kurt, anybody that was a suspect in the early days that they were taught, Chadwell and all, they're all suspects. That fit the murder. Now, I'm not saying it's them, but they are suspects at one time in this case. All them people were suspects. And we did see some of them crack on YouTube. So, yeah, organizations, clubs, whether it be street gangs or whatever, these things are real, folks. They exist. It's not a conspiracy. These people are, it's a conspiracy. No, it ain't it's real. These organizations are real. They do kill themselves and others. And some of them are pedo freaks or whatever and sickos within the organizations. So, yeah, I would have to say, yeah, it's possible. And that's it, folks. Make sure you check out Miss ATS News' channel tonight at 8:35, I believe, Central Eastern, whatever time that is. It's at 8:30. I'm not sure. But make sure you check out Miss ATS News' channel. Make sure you check out the great, lovely Debbie Fox channel. All lovely, incredible people and ladies. Check out their channels. Let me check out my chat. Free Yolanda. Well, who's that? I wish Yolanda was head of Johnny's fan club. I have no idea who that is. It's garlic. It's Bendejo, Ben Burrito, or garlic spread. I don't know, but we're making changes here, so Slowly but surely. Somehow, some way, I'm going to figure out how to take this dang thing down so I can get to these people and time them something to. Oh, wait. I might be able to get them. Hold on a minute. Garlic spread. And action. Go on. Yes, I'm listening. Oh, I'm sorry. Cut. You just didn't have it in you. Now, you folks have a great night. Be safe and make sure you check out ATS News channel and other channels within the crime sector. Some are good, some are, well, flip a coin. Flip a coin. You don't know if they're good or bad. You just don't know. God bless you all. And anything is possible in this mad world we live in, folks. I don't know. Have a good night. And it does look like we might have a good sunset tonight, so I might be back with a sunset video. Thank you for watching, and have a great evening.